What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kevin Yee the Farm D, aka Kevin the Refugee. In today's video, I actually take a snippet of one of my interviews with my closer, my really close friend, Thao Ma. She also goes by Ma. In today's video, we talk about how she went from graduating from undergrad to doing her MBA to actually being a closer on my team. It's a really cool, relatable journey, especially if you're having trouble speaking English. Anyways, if you guys want to speak with Thao about this high ticket closer program, I'll leave a link below. But make sure you just check out my full video. You know, the reason why I show these videos is not to pitch you guys, but really to make sure that this is the right decision for you. So I'm literally just throwing all this content for you guys. Anyways, make sure to subscribe to Thao. I'll put her info below. But guys, just sit back, relax, just enjoy this interview. You should watch this even if you've seen the full interview right here. I will talk to you guys later. Enjoy.
So I was done my undergrad. And then now it's time for me to go back home, because if you're done with school, go back home, find a job and live a life, right?
Yeah.
But then I talked to my mom again. I'm like, Mom, it's time to go back to Vietnam. I'm kind of sad. I feel like I haven't immersed myself in this country, like in this culture. And I feel like I've been wasting the entire 4 years not doing anything. I just said that, right? And I told my mom that, I don't know, but maybe I had to go back. And just, she heard it. A few days later, she replied to me. She told me that go for master degree. She told me that go for master degree. Within this 1 year, you will find things, you will find more opportunities and you will find yourself within this 1 year. And yeah, whatever she said came true. I changed completely from a fucking loser to who I am today within just like a few months, not a year.
Really? That's so interesting. Why did your mom believe that?
I don't know. I don't know how to say. I mean, I talk to my mom all the time, and she told me that, see that you see what I tell you? Just took that leap of faith and try it, and look at you right now. I'm so proud of you. She said that.
Really? How long ago?
Like every single day, we talk every single day. I'm not kidding. We talk every single day and like a few hours, right? And she always tell me how much she's proud of me. She want all the best thing for me. If I'm happy, she happy. Can you believe that?
She was like, go do your master's, and
Mm.
within 1 year you would find yourself. So what exactly happened during that 1 year?
So during that 1 year, the first semester was undergrad, everything easy. I passed everything. But then in the summer, which is this summer, this June, that's when I went back to Vietnam for the summer vacation. And then, I went to Facebook, like every single day, and I saw this, guy in the red suit and ridiculous guy, You know what I was thinking though, back in the day, when I saw the video that Dan is trying to teach people stuff, I was like, damn, this fucking Chinese guy trying to teach people how to sell. I mean, I didn't believe in that. Me, myself, I thought it was a scam, right?
Yeah.
And when I went to the website and see the details, everything, I'm like, I got some self-doubt moment, because I was thinking, if my English is not good, then how can I even close over the phone? If it's so hard for me to connect with people face to face, how can I connect with people over the phone when I don't see their face? That's what I thought back in the day. And then I didn't have money. Just like everybody struggle. I didn't have the money. But then my mom again, to be honest, my mom is like, she's like I don't know, she start everything. So I told my mom, I told her that I wanted to do this because I never actually have any skill before. Even I went to college, but I doesn't I don't own any some kind of skill. And then my mom told me that, how much is it? I told her that it's $2,500. And I have $500 in my bank account. And I asked her to lend me $2,000. And she was like, "Are you sure that it's not a scam?" I'm like, "Well, I know as much as you know. I know English, right? But I don't know anything about closing influencer prospecting, nothing at all."
Yeah.
And my mom told me one thing. She's like, I still remember today. She told me that if it's a scam, then you are going to learn the $2,500 lesson. And she gave me the money. Yeah. She gave me the money, she gave me the access, and then, I started the journey.
When you saw that 2,500 in your bank account, how did you feel?
It's not an easy, it wasn't an easy decision for me. Like, I talk about 160K and now another $2,500. That's like a lot of money. I haven't earned any money, to be honest. I haven't made any money before. And I keep spending, 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 and wishing that one day I can make that money back.
Mm.
9 to 5 is not gonna help because the most I can make right now if I got out of college is like 5K per month. Maybe because if they pay you with that starting point, then half of them is gonna go into renting expenses, living expenses, and half of it is gonna go into different things, bills. But I don't have much left. So I told my mom that it's gonna be a lot of investment. But once I got the skill, I can always make the money. And she doesn't know anything. She trusts me like that. Damn, that's crazy.
So what gave you like the conviction knowing that, like, okay, so your first impression was like, okay, this Chinese guy trying to teach you sales, like, who the fuck is he? But how did it go from that interaction to actually being like, hey, this is the program for me. This is the thing that's going to teach me real skills. How did that transition happen?
I read the FU Money book,
Yeah.
So after a few days, I saw that ad. I saw the book, and I'm like, okay, it's not harm me. It's not harm if I can read the book to see if what I can learn out of it, right? So after I hate reading, so I like to listen. So I put it in Audible and then listen to it. I listened within one day, and I made the decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean because I know it's different from what I've been learning or been taught since I was young. Everything was completely different, but for me, I know it's gonna work.
What exactly was different in the FU Money book? Like, what was so different about that? What was like eye opening for you?
Like so I never like we never talk. So in my family, we don't talk about money.
Yeah.
One of the things that in my family, my parents would never, even though they work so hard, but they would never mention about money. I don't know how much they're making. I don't know anything about their finance, and they don't want me to talk about money. Maybe they think it's gonna spoil me or something like that. But so then in that book, we're talking about a lot about our own value. How much can we actually make, and how much do we actually need? And the gap between a normal person to become a millionaire or like a six-figure owner is not that far. It's just within our head. It's just the way we think about it or the way we see it.
Yeah.
People don't believe in it. Like I didn't believe in it, right? But after I read the book, I watched the webinar. It's so much. He taught me so many things that I've never learned before. The mindset, the way I look at money, rich people. Oh my God. Let me tell you, my parents hate rich people, even though they are like a middle class and stuff like that, but they don't like rich people because they always tell me that if you get rich, you're gonna be lonely. You're gonna be unhappy for the rest of your life because rich people are always really greedy and they are not willing to share. And that stuck in my mind for so long. I mean, I don't want to be that rich. I want a comfortable life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, everything started to change and my mind is shifting.
Yeah, as you're talking about that FU Money book, like I've talked to multiple people about the FU Money book, but I think it's more than just like the money part. It's like
Mm,
it's I think the why that book is so pivotal for a lot of people's decision is just because it really adds that clarity between where you are right now and where your dreams are. That
mm,
could include the money or helping out, your sister. Like, dude, it's not that far, and he teaches you the pathway to do it. Freaking, freaking amazing book, man. I love that book. That's like I swear that's like my favorite book. Like if there's one book that I tell everyone read FU Money. Anybody that reads it is like, wow, this is crazy. This fucking I was like, I told you it's good. So yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So you buy Dan Locke's course, and you're in class and stuff. Like, tell me about your closing experience and how you built up your closing career.
So going through the course, my brain was always in the fried mood, right?
Yeah.
Like sometimes it was so empty, like it was so much information, it was exploding. And it's so hard for me to take everything in. And sometimes I'm like overwhelming and, that's, normal because everybody going through that.
Mm.
I started to do role plays and I knew about you. And do we even talk that much back in the day? Like that much? We did talk.
We did talk. We talked
Did
like at
role
least once or
plays,
twice a week, actually.
right. And we did role play with each other. And then you actually helped me so much from my, when I first started my closing career, right? You gave me the first lead ever. You gave me the first lead ever, and I closed him. That's crazy. Like, right?
Dude, I remember your eyes. Your eyes were like, oh, like, dude, it was like a midnight call. And I was like, oh God, who the fuck is calling me right now? And I was like, it's Tao. I was like, I gotta make sure that everything's okay with her. So I pick up the phone and you're like, I did it. I was like, oh shit. And we were video chatting too.
Yeah.
Amazing, man. Like it was such a great feeling. Like I love it. That's like one of my happiest moments in Dan Locke's program, man.
Yeah. And then when after that, I started to look up to you a lot because your personality is so unique. Like I don't see a lot of people like you in HTC or in general life because people like you who give out a lot and don't care what you get in return is so rare. Because me myself, I'm learning. I'm trying to be like that. It's not easy for me,
Really?
because yeah, no, like so. For example, if you nowadays, I value my time a lot.
Yeah.
If people wanna have my time, I need to have something in return. It's not like I can give you the free time just like that because I can do things that more valuable. For example,
Mm.
but you just give people like you believe in me regardless,
Yeah.
so you give me a lot more leads after that, but I didn't really close a lot of people after that.
Mm.
But you always believe in me, right? Because
Yeah.
I experienced the call, either they are disqualified or they should not ready or they makes excuses that I couldn't pass by back in the day. But you still believe that I can have that ability to close. That's crazy because once you give people leads and they don't make a profit for you, you gotta start to think about, if this person really has that ability, right?
Yeah.
And if I were you, I would doubt that person. But
Mm.
you didn't do that.
Yeah.
And you still believe in me and you empower me every single day. Like whenever you talk to me, right, I learn from you. I put that in my mind, remember it. And whatever you teach me, like the way you teach me as well, like when we role play, right?
Yeah.
I remember one objection, you have me handle it 5 different times, 5 different ways, right? So let's say like uh, the program is too expensive. Then you make me say it like 5 different ways
Yeah.
and repeat and repeat and repeat until I feel comfortable handling that objection. And then we're done,
And you know what's so funny about that too? I had you like, I'm not sure if I did it with you because I've done it with a lot of different people when we drill.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure if I had you fuck it up too, like say it the wrong way too. And you feel like totally different.
Right,
And you
right.
just say the same thing, same exact thing. But if you don't have that like tonality, or you don't actually believe in it, I think that's what it really comes into. If you don't actually
Back
believe
in the
in it.
day, I didn't believe in it. That's why I didn't close. I didn't
Yeah.
believe because one, I hit the objection.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, yeah, I had that insecurity too.
Yeah.
How can I help you overcome that? You know.
Yeah.
So for me, it was just really about the mindset and the way you helped me getting
Mm.
comfortable. And now I'm like that. I'm definitely like fucking kill it. Like I don't know, I'm so confident right now when it comes to closing, certain products. I'm not talking about everything yet, but like certain products.
Yeah.
And so I did the calculation. Different projects together.
Yeah.
I generate about like $45,000 in sales since June. Yeah,
Dude.
different projects together. Yeah, so like in total 3 projects, something like that. And I made about like 4 to 5 thousand net, but it not coming together. It's always separate like that. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I never feel like I actually have the money. But
Yeah.
like yeah, when you did the calculation, it was that was a total of
When,
I made.
yeah. How did you feel about your first payout too?
Oh shit. The first time it was a long time, like I forgot about, the paycheck
Yeah.
because I was so much into honing my skill and sharpening it. So when I got it, I'm like, damn, this is real money, bro. It's real money.
It's not fake.
Yeah.
It's not
And
fake.
it's from you as well. It's from you too. Like you sent it to me before I even signed the contract, remember? And you
Yeah.
were like, shit.
Yeah. And like for people are like, oh man, I can scam Kevin. No, you know one thing I'm really good at? Like I'm really good at reading people and reading people's personality. Am I 100%? Not always. Like I've been screwed in the past, right? Because I'm such a giving person, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not stupid. But for you, like I see all your personality traits, and it's just like, dude, this person, like, he can go really, really far. And it's not only like success wise, but you care so deeply about people, like
Mm-hmm.
that. I was just like, I want this girl to be on my journey with me. No, I want to treat her really well. Well, it's part of my personality too. I try to treat everyone very well. But
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this girl is gonna be essential. She's gonna be a freaking killer, and she's gonna change people's lives too. And that's why I was like I feel very confident about like Tao.